Thanks, Abby, for the eggs just as stream is starting. Hello, everybody. I've got eggs and a wife, and stream is starting. We'll just pop into game at least, so we get some consistent music. I'm gonna eat these eggs.
A change in time finally made up my mind. I raise my hand from beneath the shifting sun and embrace the winds of change. Suddenly, everything is up to me. The pages turn, flashing full of memories. I can see it all too clear. The time has come to face my fear. And there's a fire burning in my heart to shine when all is torn apart. And I will make it through this desert storm, safe and warm. My shield is strong. I'll take my chances here now. Bring on the fight. I'll find a way to win somehow. No tomorrows, no regrets. I'll risk it all for this brand new day.
That is a very good scramble. I was gonna ask you what cheese it was, Abby. That was really good cheese too. It wasn't very salty, but it was creamy. Okay, we got food out of the way. Reacclimate myself. Free estimates. I was looking up in how long to beat, and it said this is like a 35-hour game, but I wonder how much of that is game clock and how much of that is people actually measuring. Those who shoot arms must synchronize their spirits with the arm's makeup. Sometimes the synchronization is so detailed that it results in the arm performing well above its specs. This is why people vary when different people shoot this. This is why results vary when different people shoot the same arm. An arm needs to be synchronized with your body. Damn, that arm be wild. I don't remember if it was Wild Arms, and don't remember if it was 1 or 2, but I thought 2, at least in the Japanese version. As you know how when we loaded the game, we got the sort of the credits. In the Japanese version, at least, as you progress through the game, that like cutscene gets longer and longer as it like covers things that you did in the game. Hello, cowgirl. Ah, still need more money for that world screen. Get along, little doggies. Why do they call horses little doggies when they are in fact very big doggies? He calls them horsies too. I have 4 horsies, just turned 2 this year. Okay. Maybe that's a good use of horsey money. There's an upstairs of this too. So humans grow up drinking milk. That's how mammals work. But like, what person? Who was the first person to drink like another mammal's milk? Like who was like, ooh, monkey milk, or like, you know, cow milk or goat milk? Somebody's like, you know what, this is probably close enough, and then went for it. Okay, there's nothing in that courtyard. Just looks a little weird. I think we're running out of town here. A proto-human who was missed by another ape. Okay, but what about like non-ape? So you think ape milk was the first non-human milk humans had? What about like of their own like free will, like not like a nursing proto-human? But like someone who's just like, you know what? I'm like 8 years old. Let's go straight for the tap. Let's find a wild bull or horse. We do not like our mom, right? I guess we'll have maybe a little meal. The number one hypothesis about the history of horse riding was some youth did it as a lark. So some guy was just like, lol, let me jump up on top of this thing. And then probably got bucked off immediately. Maybe lasted like 3 seconds out, like, what if they got on the horse as a lark and then just accidentally like got like ridden off for like a mile? Like, holy shit, you can go pretty fast with those, pretty far. Little rockets. Hello, Emily. How's it going? Got started a little late today. Let's see. It's one of those cases where I need different people. Chat. Enjoying some of this coffee. Is that it here? Oh hey, Becky, what brings us here? Eastern ruins. I think we found our ruins. Spamming X or A on everything. So it was east, right? Horseback combat? I forgot about this. I'm loving it. He's gonna line up that rifle. Bash tried to hit me with status effects. Aim that rifle. There we go. Critical. No, no, not. You can't shoot it that close across Jet's bow. He shot that a little too close to Jet's face. Oh, yeah, I wasn't scanning. Okay. Shield that's the shield that seals the eternal spark is located here. The good chance Giannis might be too. Last night we watched Eraserhead, which later somebody told me is, you know, I guess it's pretty apparent from watching the movie, but do not watch that movie if you just had a kid. There's some definitely about the horrors of being a parent. What's this one do? Yeah, I have a feeling these are gonna be magic boys. Classic RPG slimes. And that'll work. Yeah, so watch the reset for the first time. Man, that's a pretty freaky movie. I don't think there's enough drugs in the world to make me think like David Lynch. It was pretty good. David Lynch, of course, a famous director who passed away this week. Where I have it on my rank of Criterion films isn't super high, but that's because all the Criterion films are really good. So, have to draw the line somewhere. What else? Last night I finally finished Mega Man Battle Network 3 in bed. That got that knocked out. So now I can go back to doing more Disgaea 6 grinding on my Switch. Most of your friends who like Kojima also like Lynch. Well, they're both pretty opinionated creative types. I've seen like 4 different doors to go through, and I'm just like, paralysis, analysis, paralysis, that's the one. I don't know, I think David Lynch has done some good work. Most of what I think most of what people have seen is Twin Peaks. But the fact that that made it on TV, I think is pretty cool. We're gonna go up this door, I guess, first. I'm already lost in this labyrinth. Well, we might gain a lot of levels just fumbling around here for a bit. I forget, I think Macross must have come out last week, not this week, right? I think I talked about it last stream. If not, all of the entirety of the Macross series is now on Hulu. It's the first time it's been easily accessible in the West. Because, you guessed it, 80s and 90s anime licensing rights. Macross originally was brought over as Robotech. What am I doing? Did I just loop all the way around? I think I just looped all the way around. Originally brought over as Robotech. And when they couldn't get access to the other shows in the series, they just started taking other they started licensing other series and like making it part of the Robotech sequel somehow, like sort of jamming them together. Which was, I don't know, it was fine. There's stuff I like about Robotech. The Invid, the Robotech Masters. I don't know how much of that we'll get to see in Macross 7. Or like the rest of the Macross, but it was enjoyable. At least to watch some of it and read a bunch of it. Ooh, a gimbal coin in a fight. Don't mind if I do. So what do we think this switch does then? And so I'm just a few episodes into Macross 7. I guess that's what I was getting at with that. Starting that, we'll watch more. Gonna get Macross out of my mind. Speaking of mech, you learned about Transformers Generation 1 recently. I don't know about that. Unless you mean like the... Is that like the first Transformers that was shown on TV, or is that something else? Also, good job. I need to get with you and or Gwen. I found a chat widget that I thought looked good, but it doesn't keep up the messages very long. Like, it literally keeps them up for like 3 seconds. I definitely want something like lightweight. I love the navigation system. Oh my god, they just made this game a whole lot easier for me. Thank you. Streamlabs widget. I think I already have Streamlabs widgets. I was moving away from them for everything but the not the animations. Like the sub, the follow, like those things. Which... We want that widget on top, don't we? Okay, I'll go back through and add that. I was using Night, the person who makes Nightbot has one. That looks like, it looks like that, and you can sort of customize it quite a bit. So I've been like trying to dick around getting that looking nice, but it's not doing it for me. The other option is I can just do a window. Like, it looks formatted nice, but like if it did that, but kept your message around for a minute or two, like I told it to in the CGI params, and actually like scrolled up a little bit of history, it'd be great. I don't know, I might not keep it around. Just if I'm playing an emulated, if I'm playing a game on an actual console that's 4x3, I need some way to deal with the real estate missing. Actually, defend. You will vortex. You will defend. Oh, not enough to heal. I was hoping to get another heal in. But he had like 1 FP less. Oh wow. Are you fucking me? I don't even care anymore. I'm not doing that jump again. All empty chests. Is somebody in here? Switches that switch. Everybody's level 10, so at least we can cast magic out of the gate now. This will be slow but easy XP. Hatsune Miku came out in Fortnite this week. I got a fun win on Tuesday playing over in Misa's stream. She was doing an open lobby thing. And I was like, yes, I would like to Hatsune Miku, please. Ooh, this gang. Including that cat bandit. We have Afro, we have Blonde, we got Cat, question mark? How dare you question the cat? Like you're one of those people who roam around clueless. Okay, that's the way we need to go anyway. Let's see. Do I remember the path? Kind of. Once my focus power gets above 25, I can start using my some of my bigger stuff out of the gate. Got him. Like I said, it's pretty easy experience. It's taking a minute. You can do it, Jet. Just get in there and open it next time. It's an honest day's menuing for an honest day's work. Okay, that's up this. Ooh, Mama Pajama. They're not messing around. So yeah, let's see. Watched Eraserhead, finished Mega Man Battle Network 3, watching some Macross 7. Oh yeah. I started noticing it, I think, by the time we got back from visiting family for Christmas. Sometime around there I noticed that my computer was like making a weird fan noise, almost. And I couldn't tell what it was. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Had a little egg stuck in the back of my throat and I was choking on it for a second. Sometime after, yeah, don't feed a dog onions. Unless it's this dog. Yeah, I noticed there's a clicking sound on my case and it kind of got worse and worse, and looking at like temperatures, it was getting pretty warm. It was hitting like 90. Right now, Abby, it's hitting like 63, by the way, on the CPU. It's doing a good amount of stuff. It's doing webcam work, it's doing GPU video encoding, but it's still doing a lot of the other rendering, I think, software side in OBS. Just the final encoding is being done in hardware. We're playing a game. I got my stream up in another monitor, and I've got like 900 Chrome tabs. So not the most extreme stuff running, but yeah, it was getting warm, and so NZXT, maybe some of the worst customer service experience I've had with a company. You can either send them an email, or they had a chat option. So I'm like, okay, I'm okay with chat options. Like, just want to get this worked out. Sent them a chat. Bot trying to tell me, have I read the thing that said to make sure that the CPU cooler is installed? I'm like, dude, nothing's been touched. Then I typed human a bunch, finally got a human, and they say, hey, what's the beta problem? So I describe the problem, wait 5 minutes, 5 minutes, no response. Followed by a, yeah, sorry for the delay. You try this, and then I told them something. Again, like a large period of time, like waiting for them to respond to me. And this happened across 2 different customer service people, because the first time they're like, well, try taking it off your CPU and try taking it off your CPU and shaking it a little bit and see if the noise stops, and it didn't. And as Abby sort of pointed out, the fact that I've taken it off and the coolant on it is gone now. Or not the coolant, but the thermal paste, like, has been disconnected from it. It looked like the heating game got, you know, a little bit worse because we didn't have any thermal paste just laying around. And so I'm like, okay, I kind of want to get this figured out. So then I go back on to talk to them, and then they go through a whole bunch more steps. And after over 2 hours of going back and forth, they're like, yeah, okay, we're just gonna send you a chat message. Type in all the information you want for the warranty, and we'll send it there. Because this is a all-in-one that I had bought in 2022, early 2022, because I was having issues on my other GPU that we couldn't quite figure out. I didn't have another PC handy to know if it's motherboard, is it CPU, is it power supply, is it the GPU? Because it was the GPU that was crapping out, but it could have been anything else down the line that was causing those issues. So I just went with a pre-built NZXT. So I could just get like a whole new setup, but also at the time that was the only way to get like a 3000 series GPU was to either pay scalper prices or it was either scalpers prices or you're going through a pre-built, and I'm like, you know what? At the same time, the Ryzen prices were looking pretty good. And I'm like, let's do it. Let's get Ryzen'd up. Oh, that biatch. Where's I going with that? I went from an 8 to a 12 core, and it wasn't a Threadripper because I wanted those 12 cores to be clocked a bit higher, and the Threadripper I think clocked them a little lower, which is good because I mean it turned out to be good. It's because the Threadripper stuff seems to have less options for cooling and motherboard and all that jazz. This was in 2022. Let me pull up the specs. I had to pull this up because I had to dig up all the info when they wanted warranty information. NZXT. So this was a 2022 build. I went with a Ryzen 9 5900X. So 12 cores clocked at 3.7 gigahertz. A 3090 Founders Edition. I've got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. It's not DDR5. DDR5 was kind of new at the not super new, but like new enough that it was expensive to get sort of the amount I want. And the thing that died on me was the NZXT Kraken X63, the all-in-one CPU cooler. I think if I'm gonna do a good job, I am gonna do like another custom build that I do, not like one that I buy. Like I said, it's just at the time getting another 3090, and the other one was like just out of warranty was the problem. Getting another 3090 was looking to be a real pain in the butt. Like it was either scalpers or you don't get it. You're gonna be building Emily a new one soon. I would. I've had really good luck with Ryzen at the moment. Until this build, I was Intel my entire life, but I would just say if you're not married to one or the other, just kind of look around and see what makes sense. Gonna be all AMD. Yeah, I've been really happy with this so far. In the past, AMD has shit the bed, and other times, an AM5 platform. Yeah, I think mine's AM3. I think. Okay. I have a feeling she's gonna kick that unless I freeze it up. But yeah, just something I learned is just double check specs, double check what like tech reviewers, even if you're just going like to PC World or whatever. Because some like platforms will just be fucked. Like there'll just be some AMDs are just like, nope, this is terrible, and there'll be some Intels that are just like, a lot of Intels recently have been like, just avoid this, or don't upgrade, or don't get the i9, i11 version. I follow almost no PC guys on YouTube. Abby, she helped me do my, I think my second ever build. And it turned out a lot better than my first one. And so whenever I want to do something, I would like run all my parts past her. So, yeah, I guess I rambled a little bit, but on this particular build, nothing ended up working to diagnose or troubleshoot the old cooler. So, I get the information to do a return on it. And and Abby went out and she got they had one in stock at Best Buy, a new similar one. So she picked that up for me on Thursday and pretty much did the whole replacement for me while I was working. Because I don't use my home PC when I work, that's just my... I was hitting A, my A button sticky. So she did all of that while I was working, so we could play our PUBG Thursday nights. And now I'll just have an extra all-in-one for an AM3, AM4 type socket. Your build is a Ryzen 5 5600X with a 3060 Ti and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. That's probably good enough. My GPU is definitely overkill. I've been doing like some programming and development on my computer, so I wanted the extra RAM. But honestly, like 16 gigabytes of DDR4, probably enough for most stuff. 32, comfortable for most stuff. So it's a pretty solid build. Sorry, cat. You think 32 is necessary now? $16 is minimum from running well, 32 for streaming or editing. I guess I need to play newer games and not PS2 games. So that means I should probably be bumped up to 128 then. Seal up. Yes, 32 becoming the min. Good job, says. I have 16. I'm in desperate need of an upgrade for editing. Abby saying that my RAM was like 10 gigabyte while running. Okay. I guess it's easy for the person to say I have double the amount of RAM I really need. To say, you can get by with less RAM. And with GPUs, games are starting to need 10 gigabytes plus tops. Or 10 gigabytes plus, yeah. GPU RAM is huge inflation due to texture inflation. That is one thing that I think increased scaling techniques can really help out with. Because if you're only doing enough scaling at the ends, you don't need huge textures throughout the pipeline, right? Throughout the rendering process. Boom. Cat down. We got a cat down. That Catman done at this point, am I right? When we're here playing games, we're using like 256 megabytes of RAM and 60 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, for like GPU and system. Some of the newer games on low settings are still using 6 or 7 gigabytes of VRAM on your 3060 Ti. Are you playing at 1440p or 10K? Or not 10K, 1440p or 4K? Let me know if you're playing at 10K too. At 1080? That is a lot of VRAM at 1080. So yeah, if you want to go up to 1440p or like 4K is just 4 1080 screens, you know, tiled, so that'd be 28 gigabytes of VRAM if that's scales. Newer Dragon Age was using 7 on low. You gotta get a virtual machine for MechWarrior 4 Mercs. Why do you need a virtual machine for that? Oh, MechWarrior 4, not MechWarrior 5. Like the game that just came out? To run it like it's on launch. Gotcha. I might need some help, Abby. What I've been wanting to do is to get a virtual machine running a Windows 95 such that I can play. What I want to do for a stream is like boot up Encarta 98s. And I wanted to play some of that. Are they not reloading? Is that the problem here? Oh, I guess if I am confused, I don't reload, huh? That's what was happening. I was yapping and not paying attention, and that's fine. And Triton Hill, Virginia. Might be an Internet Archive and a wrapper. So yeah, sorry, Encarta 90, like 98 and 95, a few of those, they had please don't kill Virginia. I'm just holding my breath at the moment. they had like not only all the wow, I'm just losing all my words today. Not only the articles, but they had like maze games and question and quizzes you could throw in there. And I think it'd be funny to like walk around and look at the old articles I remember from 1998. Yes, I was a nerd, and Emily can attest to this. In elementary school, I would love going to the library and just like flipping through the dictionary, or not the dictionary, the encyclopedia. Just finding, like, just flipping through, being, oh, what the heck is that? Learning about that, and then maybe that mentions something else I don't know, and then I go to the other encyclopedia and I read about that. So, when we had a Windows 95 computer in the house, and we had Encarta for it, it wasn't as good as, like, World Book Encyclopedia, but there was a lot in there. I got to learn and read a lot from that as well. It was sort of the first time I was like, oh wow, like I can have all the information I want at my fingertips. So that's really before we had like reasonable access to internet too. This was when something bad happened. There's like, the answer was reinstall Windows, and reinstalling Windows was a sometimes it's a multi-day affair. Let's see. We'll do that. Like, we'd start it up in the morning, and sometimes it would die halfway through because we had a really slow CD drive. Otherwise, I think a lot of the games I want to play, there's like, I think on a few of them, Abby, I paid the GOG tax. So I've got like the Journeyman Project. We have that one Hex Force game that I forgot the name of, that we've looked up like 4 different times. I think we both know what it is now. Hexstorm? Cyberstorm? Cyberstorm. That was a pretty fun mech game, I remember. Oh, bam. Sit that kid down. Okay. I want to be able to do a big 100 FP summon if I can. Punching now. Good enough. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do to play through some of those. Uh-oh, she's got a book. There's a team ahead of them. The name is Maya Schrodinger. We are the renowned Schrodinger family. Don't you forget it. Oh yeah, we're getting those chests. Why would it like... Do they think I'm not gonna get those chests? That's what I'm wondering. One more level and Gallows can just heal. Good Job and I were talking a bit this morning, and I think he said something along the lines of that Wild Arms 3 is a long game. Like, and I looked at him like, you know, story only 30, completionist 70, average playthrough 45. I'm like, that's to me, anything under 80 hours is a short game now. It was a short RPG. So when I heard long, I'm like, oh no, is it much longer than I thought? I'm not prepared for 80 plus hours. So yeah, I don't know if that counts the, it is definitely a skewed perspective. So I don't know if that counts the time that it says, like on the save screen, or if that counts, people actually measuring their playtime. Yeah, so I'd say for me, like around 70 to 80 hours, I would consider long. For like the main game. And then anything more than 120 hours, I would consider super long. So I would say sub 20 is short, and there are some sub 20 JRPGs that you don't speedrun. So a 20-hour RPG is short. Up to about like 60 hours or so is normal, and then kind of above that is long, and then above 120 is very long. Something like that, range-wise. But also that's why I only played like 12 games last year. It was all, not all, but quite a few, 3 long to very long games, right? Let's see. Drive 2024 media video games. I had Metaphor, Disgaea 6, Yakuza, Unicorn Overlord was kind of long, and Disgaea 5. And yeah, the Disgaea, even though a lot of the post games I don't stream because I don't think anybody is interested in that, and I want to finish the game sometime in the year that I started it. It ends up with a lot of off-screen playtime. I grabbed that one already. You know I'm a fake wild on flare because I'm not dashing everywhere. This game's all about the dashes. Baldur's Gate 3 was your longest game of 2024. I still haven't played it. I like Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. I still think that'd be a game I would, I mean, much like I could play Dungeons and Dragons by myself, I think a game that's like Dungeons and Dragons would be more fun with other people. Second longest Anthem. Listen, I'm still playing PUBG, so we can't be holding interventions for each other at the same time. Ah, the Janus crew. Well, bro, we have no social graces, just like the boss. You 100% an Anthem in 80 hours and then just stopped. Okay, good. Are you still playing Destiny 2, though? That's the real question. Oh, damn. She draws the guns like that. One above, one sideways. I pull out my guns like that, they do not let me back into the shooting range. Sure. No more Destiny 2. Nice, 69 damage. I think this first guy is the one that heals, so I want to take him out first. I also love like the random running around the battle. No, not the battle, like the arena. Last time you fired up Destiny 2 was June 1st last year. You have no idea, but you don't think you played it that long. Oh, I misread that. As around that time, I beat Blue, Fire, the Surge, and Pokemon Gold. Unless Blue Fire is like a combination of Pokemon Red Fire and Blue that I don't know about. Blast everybody with a cool little heal berry. Blue Fire is a Zelda-like game. Okay. I'm not sure I've heard of Blue Fire then. If you streamed it, I had a lot going on last year around that time. I was traveling a few different times for work, and we had gotten Anya around that time. So I was very, like, checked out of a lot of stuff. And boom. Come on, let's kill Darius here. So we can get into the real fight. Or Dario. So you can see why the ammo upgrades are the things I buy first. In these boss fights, one, having differing amounts of ammo on everybody, so you're sort of staggering when they reload is good. But also, you don't want to be reloading a bunch. Virginia's probably fine. We'll just top her up a little bit. You've still not been able to get 100 FP summon yet. People keep dying. Okay. Did I just do a really bad job of navigating? Is that why everybody is super strong in this fight? I don't know. I feel like I should. My memories of Wild Arms 3 boss fights is that I'm just like chugging berries, people just rolling on the ground, throwing grapes into their face, anything to stay alive. I don't want to jinx it, but that's not my experience yet. Maybe because I know not to just dump damage into Giannis while he gets healed. When it comes to your memory last year, pretty much everything before the accident went out the window, yeah. Is that the fucking cat? I killed that cat. Belongs to Maya. Is it Schrodinger? Women have been, wow, she's calling him an incel. Women have been living proudly for a long time now. You just need to date more. She's in charge of 2 of the shields now? Southwest of Claiborne is an ancient tower. We're going to the Dingle, boys. job, Jet. I thought you did the Silent Hill marathon because I don't remember either. What's your definition of bad, Virginia? What is a trap? They go then show up. All the shields are in one space. All the shields, eternal sparkle, sealed, stage complete, curtain closed, game over, user wins. Just bring the shield and head southwest to Cardingle. Now we all have one. Okay, she's gonna have a little existential crisis. Or do I even want to be a drifter? Never realized she had those cool little rose holsters. I wanted to get out and be a hero. I did not sleep well last night. Ugh. We go into the Cod Dingle. Southwest Tower. Uh... Martina's gone. He's a hunk and a man. Outlaw person. Persona. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah. Horseback, let's do it. I think I want to buy that map thing soon. So I'm hoping I can kill a few more birds. Get up to 5k. Oh. That's like 40 more fights. Should it be under the train like that? I thought it remember being higher up. Oh, she's bouncing, I guess. Southwest. I don't know how long Cod Dingo will last, but hopefully long enough to hopefully short enough that I can do it here before lunch. So we're southwest of here. See how sometimes you try to hit the confirm button, you see me like crouch? It's because it's trying to do like a dash. This X button's overloaded. I don't even know what weight does, but excellent. Maybe gets one more bullet. Let's go. Let's find the dingler. Ah, attack next to the horse stable. I was ambushed. And just Coach Gundam, thank you. Someone's working on like a spiritual successor to Wild Arms, like as a Kickstarter. And I kickstarted that, and I'm just waiting for something that's more Wild Armsy. Even though I haven't finished half the Wild Arms I have at home. Got him. Everyday good job goes to the local retro store and sees Wild Arms 4 and 5. Not today, paycheck. Do the high price items usually move pretty quickly or pretty slowly? Because it can go either way. Are the people like, wow, a rare item in here, I'd like to get picked it up right now before it's gone, but also, you know, $80 to $100+ is a lot to spend on an old game. So I don't know. It depends. If it's a Pokemon game and it's you, then it's definitely getting picked up. If it's Pokemon or Final Fantasy, those go fast. I don't know, the Final Fantasy ones. The Final Fantasy ones going fast seems weird to me. As I guess somebody who already has a bunch of the Final Fantasies, like, why are they selling so quickly? They're not also not that expensive. Gotcha. Like I don't own original 2 and 3 or 4. Like I got some of the carts, not very many. And the discs usually aren't that expensive. And I own most of them in ways that I'm, you know, okay owning them. Like, I own Final Fantasy IV through the Final Fantasy Chronicles collection, which was that and Chrono Trigger, everybody's favorite Final Fantasy game. That's the first time I played Chrono Trigger as well. It's on the PlayStation 1. And, I've got Final Fantasy 2 on UMD for the PSP. And also the Legacy collection of those came out, and even if you need to swap the fonts or do something else, still a very reasonable way to play them. So I make sure I'm not blocking my way in there for something. Aside from Pokemon, it's really toss-up and what gets snapped up fast there. first Shadow Hearts game went fast, but the other two are still there. The thing is, Akihabara kind of broke my brain for, like, used game stores. You just walk in and there's thousands upon thousands of new games, of like different games there. And I feel like even the most well-stocked used game store I've seen has on the order of hundreds. But also, like, not the diversity. Like, it's 100 of that, like, Xbox game that nobody buys. They have a deluxe edition of DDS, a regular DS2 there that haven't moved in weeks. Are you gonna get that, Oh my god, I do not like these status effects, to be honest. You know what, I know we're here. But I honestly think I need to go buy a bunch of status effects items before fighting in here. I just need to go back to the vendor. I need to stock up on stuff. I can't go through a whole area getting hosed like that. And that reminds me, I still haven't done the, I still haven't done like all the DDS skill tree mantras. Here we go, here's the 10. Uh-oh. I guess DM me with the sickness. In protest of what? To get you to finish your mantra. Yeah. I'm not sure that's gonna help, but it would be a sickness. Let's see, now that I'm kind of autoing on Disgaea 6, this is my stream game. At least have time I can go back and work on Digital Devil Saga. It's one of those that I really need to just like lock in on, because I'm on that Beelzebub fight, which we talked about as the sort of toughest parts. Wait, where'd the vendor go? Where's my vendor at? I came back so the guy could sell me some shit. Almost actually changed my name. You should do 100% the day I said to lock it and do the grind. Yeah, so I just need to find time where I can sit down for a couple hours and then like throw on an episode of Supernatural that I'm half paying attention to. I really needed that fucking vendor to be here. Is he inside the house? Did I miss him? Is he back at the station maybe? I really need this guy. Gold record for 100% is 22 hours, 54 minutes. Well, I think I'm a little past that. Is he in this? Is he at the station? I need a guy to sell me some shit. I need it. Shit seller guy. Ooh. Didn't even get a chance to see that message. Are the vendors just not around anymore? I guess if he's not there, I'm just gonna save and then take my chances going through Cod Dingle. But yeah, I'm missing some critical skills from your guide that I've been very poorly grinding on. What? That health status effect doesn't even go away when I sleep? We gotta do something about that. No, bro, vendor just can't be gone like that. I am okay. A little pissed, but we'll see what we can do. A good RPG will drop some stuff in the dungeon for me. You're not hiding in here, are you? Shields are Andro, Wisdom, Strength, and Agility. Not Courage. Okay, we're just gonna deal with it. Just gonna hashtag deal with it. Very bummed by that. Hey, Gwen. Yeah, the random horseback. No, not Jet. Clive keeps like putting his sniper rifle right across Jet's face when he shoots. It's not cool. But yeah, I do love the random encounters they have on horseback. So many things I probably should have brought with my in-game money, including status effect items, but here we are, not with none of them, and oh please, just let me no, thank you. So I'm just gonna be status effect galorded here. That vendor's gone. So unless there's a guy in here who's like, hey, by the way, I'm down here for some reason. I finished Mega Man Battle Network 3 last night, Gwen. Got to bed a little late. I started up around 12:30 and did the last few bits of the final like fortress, and then also the boss fights in like an hour and a half. Oh, please don't steal my Gela card. But I'm not going to get to as many stars as you. 1 star, good enough for me. It's good enough for the Earth. I did struggle a bit on the final boss. It took me a little bit to sort of dial in my chip folder. It was also a little embarrassing because I was doing very good. Like I was kind of flying through stuff. I feel like towards the end there, and then I got a little stuck in like the last area. But like most Mega Man Battle Network bosses, I struggle, and then at the very end, I like do it in a way where I take up, like I pretty much never get hit. Like I just figure out the patterns well enough, and I get my chip library set up, and I get all the right RNG. And I got my Giga Chip. The Giga Chip for blue will recycle your folder, recycle all your chips, so shuffles your graveyard into your library, and also immediately lets you draw new chips. So it's a star chip, star Giga Chip. You put that at the end, and when you do that, it immediately triggers another chip selection. Like your gauge is maxed out. So you can do a couple things, blast that, and then select some more chips. So having those back to back was nice, because I could do like a stun, and then I do that and sort of gamble on pulling up a big combo chip that I'm looking for. Yeah, there's one program. I mean, I'm not anywhere nearly as advanced as you in the program advanced stuff, but there's one program advanced that really helped me out. At the end, I'm very glad I modified stuff to go into. Does this game have like the broken gator chip? It was just at the end I just needed to blast a whole bunch, so I just went with I didn't have the mega cannons, so I went with the high cannon. So just 3 of the high cannons. So like Z Cannon B or Z Cannon 2, whatever it's called. What was that called? Yeah, it was just Z Cannon 2. I got to a situation where that was actually, that kind of helped out what I needed. I've not used many program advances. I didn't really look them up, and I feel like in game it doesn't do a great job other than saying, you know, try chip combinations. And I think in 1 and 2 there were like some hints here and there. But yeah, no Gator Advance in 3. That's what I saw you just like pretty much tearing everything up in the game with, and I'm like, ah, me wishes I had Gator Advance. Let's see. I think I want to do this, right? Why is this not rotating right? There we go. Full circle, full circle. I want to see what's in here. Okay, treasure room, duplicator, worth it, and a Gemmel coin. The Racerhead was fun. We I told Abby at the end, I don't know if there's any drug in the world that would make me think like David Lynch. Visually was a pretty good movie. I thought the audio, like the scoring, the sound effects, like how static was used throughout it, was maybe some of my favorite. Trying to grab onto that. So, in the overall ranking of Criterion films, it might not be particularly high. It was a movie I liked a lot. It was also creepy in ways that was a little hard to watch. I would still recommend. So the Criterion Collection version of this comes with a little book. So Eraserhead came about because he was supposedly working with somebody on a script called Garden Back. Got into like an argument about it, and like pretty much said he's quitting it. And then they're like, well, I finally went home, and Peggy, Lynch's wife, said, "What the hell's going on? They've been calling every 10 minutes." And I said, "I quit." And she said, "Well, they want to see you." So I calmed down, and the next day I went, just basically to hear what they had to say. And Frank said, "We must be doing something wrong, because you're one of our favorite people, and you're upset. What do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, I sure don't want to do this piece of shit Garden Back now, it's wrecked." And then he said, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to do Eraserhead." And he said, "Okay, do Eraserhead then." So they asked, "Do you already have an idea ready to go?" He said, "I had a 21-page script," and they said, "It's 21 pages. It's a 21-minute film." So I don't know. I felt like so early on in this like book they had the interview. That is what I felt about that movie. I think it's a 21-minute film. And I think for maybe studio reasons, maybe other reasons, it got pushed to be longer. Not saying that you can't have a good 21-minute idea and people can't push you to make that a longer idea. Eraserhead does very much feel like a, not in a bad way, but like a student film, like an art film. I feel like the way like the actual story gets tied in with those other sequences maybe shows that a bit. But I still enjoyed it. And then after watching that, I sent Gwen, I think it was on Blue Sky or Twitter. Abby had shared it, but it was something along the lines of, what you gotta do, you get 70 index cards, you write down 70 ideas, you put them together, and that's a movie. And I kind of feel like maybe that's what Eraserhead felt like to me. It's like, well, he had 70 ideas for scenes, he put them together, and that's a movie. And did some massaging to sort of make them fit in a little bit, or he had 7 ideas or things he wanted to try out. And that's a fine way to go about it. The index card method, I don't know if he invented that. I thought Sid Fields did in his or Sid Fields at least popularized it in his screenwriting books and workshops. I know when I did my screenwriting class, that was one of the things our teacher was recommending. So even if you didn't do an actual index card, he wanted you to like turn in ideas as if they were written there. Like, so like a few sentences or a couple main ideas. Poison. Uh-oh. Show weeks of magic. Oh no, I just killed myself. Figure out how's this guy gonna fuck me now. Okay, antidote you. Maybe you can, I don't know, just defend for a little bit. I don't actually know how to do this fight. I think I'm gonna die here. Auto battle. There's no running, is there? Physical. Yeah, how about we analyze? Sound design is incredible in the movie. The meandering it feels. It has the least to its actual character writing-wise. It was a student film at AFI. Okay. First feature-length film. He had only done shorts before. I think that's what the argument was about for the previous movie that he was working on. He was talking about. I think he got put into a first-year class because it was his first year there, even though he had done a lot of work, and I think he was offended by that. Why would I cast Revive on myself? Come at half HP at least? No, it comes back at 1. Oh, he's gonna die again this turn. I think I'm gonna wipe here because I don't know what to do against this guy. This isn't looking good, chat. Oh. Was I supposed to do something else before I came here? Well, I got 24 coins to figure this out. As tracks outer cells heated and cooled, you hear a thunderous noise like a boulder cracking open. I just needed to cast fire and ice back to back. I'm just gonna cast it again to see if it needs to like fly off on the other model or something. Now we're cooking. Do I have something that can take this healing bullshit off? Okay. Whatever that plus heal thing is that prevents me from healing, that sucks. I want that gone forever, please. But yeah, I think we on David Lynch. I think we probably want to watch Mulholland Drive or Blue Velvet next. I just don't know when I would watch that. Oh, this dinosaur is making me mad. Oh, okay. You can only run it once. I do have Netflix, yes. We probably spend way too much on subscriptions, to be honest. I should watch What Did Jack Do? I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I have to travel somewhere for the next few days. So I will load that up on the iPad. It's going to be like 12 hours. Yeah, 12 plus hours on flights. Everybody gets a berry. It's the best Lynch film and it's short. Oh, thank God. No, not to the David Lynch having a short film, just that boss. That makes personal skills. That's all. There we go. Screw poison. Very upset that the vendor just sort of disappeared from that town. It's all because I didn't buy that $5,000 gala item from him. He was like, nope. I also want to watch the all the more recent Twin Peaks stuff, but it's been long enough since I've seen it. I should probably go back and do a rewatch. What do you mean? I can't. There's the only one I can't like jump on top of, I guess. That's weird. Guess it's on the ceiling. I feel like most of those you could like swing up and stand on top of. Ugh. I guess it is. It looks like it's at the top of the map, so it makes sense. Maybe I was wondering if Cod Dingle was my favorite my favorite dungeon. So far, it is not. Oh, I thought it was gonna let me get back up there. Of course not. That's too easy. Too easy, chat. Let's see. Analyze one of them. Let's just see what's going on. I don't have a spirit that lets me remove status effects yet. That'd be pretty cool. $98 and weak to grounds. Doesn't even matter. I was hoping I could get back up on that that net from there, but of course not. If you want those revived fruits, you're gonna have to work for them. That goes down. This goes up. I want to see what the down option is. Maybe the vendor got lost here. Oh, not the birds. Yeah, the Criterion Blu-ray has this nice little book that I'm gonna read through. I don't know if it's available elsewhere, but it looks like at least a few interviews put together. I think the only way they lose their status effects at this point is if they level up, maybe. I'm not even sure there. Well, I got a duplicator. Yay, booster kit. Something I definitely did not want. Because I'm mostly getting into fights. Oh, never know. So I'll make sure there's no chest hidden over here. Okay, we jumped him. Oh, don't take my HP. I can't even gain it back. That guy sucks. Let's see. Nope. Then we need you. Need to get with that one lit and not the other one. This is a miserable place to fight without items. Oopsie doodle. A little bit of a reset arena there. That's what I wanted to do. Don't slow down my boy Jet. You already can't heal. That's a that's an annoying status effect I forgot about. Her one ability. To block that paying off. Next time I go back to town, I'm gonna be the guy with 99 pinwheels, 99 antidotes, 99 hamburgers, 99 french fries. And I can't heal. Oh, please, fuck off, game. I need that HP. I need that Borger. Spear that destroys all life. Sounds a little too destroy for me. Well, his friends are getting blown away. When your weapon inverts all the colors, you know shit's going down. Notorious lance that violates life, the Dark Spear. She's gonna be that drifter. Still love the way she holds those pistols. Okay, let's build up some FP gauge for people. I think we can work with this. Okay, force up is good. She can use her Healy ability. Mystic. Medicine. That will affect everybody now. Heal up Jet a little bit. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Even just a couple hundred. Okay. We can work with that. Yep. Dip, dive, duck, dive, and dodge. Nope, I didn't. 2 multi-blasts. That was too much multi-blasts. Okay. Yeah, this is getting a little hairier than I wanted. Berry for you. Berry for me. Berry for me. So how many of his attacks are attacks and how many of them were counters? So I'm not going to attack him all this turn. So we did 1. Is he going to do the 1, we think? Let's decelerate you. Let's fragile you. And heal myself up. Probably should have debuffed him from the beginning. Okay, can't debuff. Still gonna do that old chestnut. Can't debuff him. One of those games where stats, effects, and buffs don't work on the bosses. Shaking my head now. Very upset with you, game. Forcing me to be in a bad situation. Okay. I'm just gonna analyze him for the hell of it. I don't think that'll do anything. We have to have Nova stop rising. This rising Nova. Doing too much damage to my team. No information on the analyze. So every time I cast one of those, he uses a heal. So no magic. He just healed up 500 HP on me. Nice time I have to counter all this. No, Virginia's dead. She's like the one person that needs to not die. That is going to be a revive fruit for Virginia. Oh. Well, I don't even know if I'll be able to do anything with you. There we go, we use a carrot on Virginia. Now we can cast the heal everybody up axe. Do I chance this? I think I chance this. Yep, that worked mostly how I wanted it to. I want to get their FP up as high as possible because I want to do some big Gatlings or some summons. Oh, thank God. That was not a fun fight. And I got screwed over by the vendor. Sorry about that. Had to go wake up my sleepy wife. See if we were gonna do lunch soon. Ah, whoa. Kind of popped in weird on screen there. There we go. Just maybe unreliable, but I still want to make it my priority. Oh, not my circus, not my monkeys. Maya out. Bum 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 bum. He's the Terminator. Robed people. For power. Ooh. And I think that's where we are going to end it. Uh, like I mentioned, I'm going to be out uh, tomorrow, so no stream Sunday. Should be back next week for more video games. Okay, gotta keep an eye on this dog. She looks like she's gonna pop on over. But you can't jump in the room and eat all Vash's food. Anya, 1 second. I'd like to throw us towards somebody playing a video game. So we got a few people. Maybe we can send somebody's direction. Who is on? What are they doing? No idea what's happening there. We're gonna find somebody to raid, don't worry. Chuketsu is doing some more arts. Maybe we can go say hi to them. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Just as a reminder, I'm streaming on twitch.tv/nmjohn. All VODs go up on youtube.com/nmjohn. If you can, I'd appreciate VODs being watched on YouTube, because the views will count there. And Twitch doesn't care about your views if you weren't actually live and streaming for anything. I'm on nmjohn for Blue Sky. And we're going to, yeah, we're going to call it there. Like I said, Chu is doing some art. I believe it's not like hentai, but it is sort of, spicy art. So if you don't want to see that, I understand. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Have a good weekend. If you're in the US, have a good, hopefully 3-day weekend. And thanks. Bye.